Live from Atlanta, 11 Alive at 5 starts now.
But first, she thought that she had gotten salt in her eye from some movie theater popcorn, but it turned out to be something a whole lot worse. The life-saving diagnosis, this is one that will certainly frighten you a little bit.
She thought it was popcorn salt in her eye. Turned out to be a tumor. A life-saving diagnosis after a woman noticed her eyes started to droop when she was at the movies with her husband. 11 Alive's Caitlin Ross has the story of how this health scare started with a snack.
Look up at the ceiling. Blink.
When Kafia Morrow told her eye doctor what happened in the movie theater, he wanted to see it himself.
And he was able to bring on the symptoms of the droopiness slightly.
Dr. Murdad Sadat figured out there wasn't anything wrong with her eye, but something was definitely up.
And there are a lot of things that we find inside the eye that tell the story about the body.
Dr. Sadat ordered testing on different parts of her body, which he says is actually common in his practice.
We've diagnosed patients with carotid artery blockage. We've diagnosed patients with colon cancer through the eyes in the past before.
Morrow was eventually diagnosed with myasthenia gravis, an autoimmune disorder that causes muscle weakness.
It's called a snowflake autoimmune condition because the symptoms display themselves in each individual differently.
Unfortunately, that was just the beginning. Doctors found the disease had caused a large tumor that was pressing down on her chest. The recovery left her in the ICU on a ventilator for weeks.
I had to learn how to breathe again, eat again, walk again, talk again.
But she did learn. The disease is so rare, it usually takes years to diagnose. Thanks to Dr. Sadat's quick thinking, she had answers in just weeks and was able to do something about it.
So I thank Dr. Sadat every time I see him, because if it wasn't for his diagnosis, I may not be here.
So what she wants people to take away from this is really just trust your gut. If you think something's wrong, go ahead and go into the doctor, get it looked at, make sure everything is okay.
All right, I have to talk to you more about this. This is just an incredible story. You always hear the notion that the eye is the window to the soul, but it really is a window to your health as well. It can be.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what the doctor said. The eye is the only part of your body where they can look into your body without cutting you open. So it really is a lot to that saying, and it saved her life.
All right, so if you notice something, pursue it.
Absolutely.
All right, Caitlin, thanks.